Do you have any sense right now of like playing rotations, how minutes are going to be divided? Is that wide open going into the year?
No sense for what the lineup's going to be. It is pretty wide open. In fact, the other day I had the kids on a piece of paper anonymously write down how many minutes they expected to play, and it totaled 270 minutes. Well, there's only 200 minutes in a game, so we're going to have to manage those kind of expectations for each one of them and get them to realize that it's really only about team success that matters. But right now, quite frankly, it's still wide open.
A guy's team probably would have had about 600 minutes on that list.
That's one of the differences.
Doesn't feel that big.
No, that's one of the differences I think between men and women. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Were you encouraged by that number in any way?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I think it's great. We want players that want to play, that have that competitive spirit. So, but it'll all work itself out.
In terms of building chemistry, Cinta was just saying they roomed with different people in Spain. Did you make a point of having them change roommates to build up relationships?
We did. The trip was not only about the cultural experience. It was about the practices that we had leading up to it to get a jump on this season, and then I think most importantly, developing relationships. We have 7 freshmen, and we only have one player who's played more than 1 year for the Ducks, and that's crazy when you think about it. That is a really young team, so they need to build that chemistry on and off the court.
Jacinta was saying she thinks the posts are a little bit more athletic this season, or at least it's not just Jill there. How can that help you guys moving forward this year?
Well, we can't replace Jill with one person, so you have to kind of do it by committee, and we have a lot of really, really talented young post players, and that's why I've been telling people, I think Jacinta's our most important player this year, just because, she has the ability to make an impact, not just on this season, but on seasons to come, because she's such a great teacher and a floor leader, and so the impact she can make with all those young posts, I think is really incredible. So, yeah, right now it's going to have to be by committee, and hopefully if we can get at least 2 of those post players to step up, certainly by Pac-12 season, I think we're going to be really good, because I love our guard line.
Anything specific you're trying to look at this team going up against NCU on Saturday?
Just want to play hard, number one. We want to stay healthy, number 2, and have fun. I think with this many new players, the more chances you get to play under the lights in front of a crowd, I think is a bonus. It'll help you, later on. But beyond that, listen, everybody's going to play, and hopefully they all go in and do well, and but hopefully we're just healthy at the end of the day.
How big of a role does Jody play? I know you guys got the players to campus, the players you wanted.
Yeah.
How big is her role, day to day in developing the posts?
Well, I know she's really well respected by the team. The team loves her, and she's kind of that the team mom, so to speak. When things aren't going well, she's there to put her arm around them. If I get on them, maybe they take it wrong, she'll hug them and say, well, coach really loves you. He just wants you to do this and this. So you have to have those kind of coaches. I think what she does with our post players is tremendous, especially given the fact she's 5'3" or 5'4". She's working with kids that are almost twice her height, but she understands the position and is great at it.
How have your veteran players really stepped up and led new girls through practice and gotten them prepared for this season?
Well, it's funny you say that, because our veteran players have 1 year of experience. So they're not veteran in the sense that they've been here a long time, but Lexi Bando is the only player we have that's played more than 1 year, and she's been doing a great job. I mean, she leads by example because she works so hard each and every day. I think Jacinta Vandenberg does the same thing. She's very vocal. And so I think our players, with those 2 especially, and Marche Moore, I think Marche Moore has really given us a lot, you guys. I just love her spirit each and every day. She makes things fun, but at the same time, she works really hard. So we're getting shared leadership from those, and you have to have it when you have a young team.
Preseason polls don't mean too much, but being picked 7th, will you guys be disappointed if that's where you are at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think we have the ability to finish higher, but those are what they are. I mean, and it makes sense. I mean, you lose arguably the greatest player in program history. You lose 5 other seniors. You have, I don't know how many collective years of experience we have coming back, maybe 7. I actually thought it was pretty good where we were picked, and we can certainly use it as motivation. But in the end, you play everybody. You play most of them twice. It works itself out, and I would like to think that we can finish certainly a lot higher.